I got a big kick out of this. This is called cutting off a 1,000th or two by eye. What they're doing here is fitting this barrel hood against the breech face, and
each hood is cut to each individual slide, so each individually fit.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, the craftsman at the Performance Center is going to precision crown the muzzle. You know, a square muzzle crown is really important for top accuracy. In this situation, boy, they really set this machine up, and this thing cuts it dead square. Wait till you see the final result. Beautiful. So what's the next step here?
We're going to polish the feed wrap so we don't have any feeding problems.
Sure.
This feeds right into the chamber.
Show us how to do this. Okay. You know, I asked Tony about this, and he said there's just no way you can make a jig to do this. No matter how fancy the CNC machine is, if you still have to get in by hand with a Fordham tool like this. This last minute, just gentle motions with these polishing tools puts that final touch in that ramp. So now, show me what you ended up doing here.
See, this is all polished, this whole ramp. I took away from each side here, so when the bullet comes up and goes into the ramp, it doesn't kind of wobble and get stuck or whatever. It just goes right into the chamber.
I see. So you've kind of
very freely.
Okay, you've chamfered a little bit, just like a revolver's chambers.
That's right.
A little bit of a chance, just to make sure it funnels its way in there.
That's right.
Okay, boy, and you can't do that any other way than by hand.
No.
Yeah, okay. The Performance Center gets the barrels that are initially chambered, but they're short chambered. So what they do here is, using this basically hand system, they finish the chambering, creating the style and kind of chamber that they want, a match chamber or a field chamber. This is essentially a test cartridge?
Yes.
Okay. Then you'll measure this and see if it's chambered correctly, huh? Okay, very good. Now we're at a point now where this barrel, where you're doing what's called final fitting. Describe what that means.
Well, see all these lines, they're all coming this way. They're all going right across. That causes a little drag on your slide stop. And what I want to do is I want to kind of make this smooth over right over here, so you have a nice transition where it goes over very easy.
Okay.
And nice, and it comes back to the same spot. But you want to just take all this out of here. So that's what I'm going to do now.
Okay. So you're basically just making the surfaces smoother, so as the gun cycles, it cycles a little smoother.
A little smoother, yes.
And this would affect the actual final lockup, right?
Yes.
Just as it goes back into final battery. All right.
You don't want too much drag going all the way forward here. You want it to be kind of loose here, and as it's going further and further in, get tighter and tighter. So that way, when it comes back, it's right just like this. You can't move it, and it comes back to that same spot every time. And that has to do with a lot of your accuracy also.
So you get that consistent lockup.
That's right. That's right.
We got old world craftsmanship here.
And as long as this doesn't go down or anything, we're all set.
There you go.
See?
The Iron Man.
I feel that going right across, back and forth.
The Iron Man has iron lockup right here. We got professional fit of old world craftsmanship and American ingenuity. You saw it happen right here at the Smith Wesson Performance Center.